So basically, this is gonna be my first video. I've been talking about this for a while and been wanting to do this for a while. So here we are. Basically today, I think I was just going to do like a reading vlog mixed with like a regular vlog. It is currently February 12th, I think, when I'm filming this, and I have already read 2 romance books. And there were 2 more romance books that I wanted to read in the month of February, so I decided that I would read them in this video, and then at the end I would recap all of them, say all of my thoughts and what I rated them. A typical review. Me and my friend were gonna go thrifting this morning somewhere locally, so we are still doing that because we didn't know if we were gonna go because of the roads and stuff, but the roads are good to go, so we are gonna go ahead and go thrifting. Before, I was just sorting through some books and clothes that I wanted to give away since we're gonna go to Goodwill. This Goodwill also happens to be a donation center, so I'm gonna go and drop off clothes that I wanted to give away. So I was just organizing them earlier so that I can just bring them with me, because I've also been meaning to do that for a while, so happy I'm gonna get that done. Now I am currently reading Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I've been going back and forth between reading it and listening to it on audio, because the audiobook is actually very entertaining and the voices are really good. So I have about 50 pages left, I want to say, so I'll probably finish it while I'm in the car driving, but it'll definitely get finished today, but I will save my thoughts for that at the end. Other books that I wanted to read in this video are Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This is a new release and I just went and picked it up the other day. I read Out on a Limb by her on my Kindle probably like a year ago or a year and a half ago, and I loved that book, and I actually want to get the physical copy of it. I just haven't yet. But when I saw she was coming out with a new release, I knew I definitely wanted to read it because I really enjoyed her writing and the way she told a romance story in Out on a Limb. So I have a good feeling about this one too. So as soon as I finish Beg, Borrow, or Steal, I'm gonna jump right into this. Get ready to go thrifting, drop off all my clothes at Goodwill that I wanted to give away, and yeah, and then we'll see where the day takes us. This is a really pretty snow day. Work OOTD. I think this is from Free People, and then my long sleeve is from Target. But see you later. Hello. So I am back from work now, and I just finished Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. So like I said, I will say my ratings and my thoughts at the end of the video, but just finished this, so I want to jump right into Out of the Woods. I'm very excited about this, like I said, because I really loved Out on a Limb, and I was wondering if this was like part of an interconnected series, and I just briefly read the author's note and it is. So Out on a Limb came first and then Out of the Woods, and it says you can read them both as standalones or continue with the series, so that was fun to find out because I had a feeling but I wasn't sure. So I'm gonna start this one right now, and then thrifting update was very successful and I got a lot of good stuff, so I'm gonna do a haul tomorrow of all the stuff that I got. But for now, I'm just gonna start my new book, and I have any thoughts tonight, I will let you know. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so this is about Win in the first book, her best friend Sarah. Okay, now I see how it's connected. Because I read Out on a Limb like probably a year and a half ago, and I don't like quite remember the side characters in Out on a Limb, but this makes sense now. So Sarah is Win's best friend, and Sarah is who this book is about. It is the next day. It is Thursday, February 13th, and I, so far today, have had my coffee. I've read a little bit more of Out of the Woods, so I can give a little bit of a reading update on that. I am on page 75. I read a few pages last night, and then I fell fast asleep, so I read the majority of it this morning. And basically what we have is Win, who was our main female character in Out on a Limb, her best friend Sarah, this is her book, and Caleb are together. They were high school sweethearts. They started dating when they were 14. So now they are 31, I believe. So they've been together, I think the book says, for like over half of their lives, and having a little bit of like a marital, not like a marital like crisis, but like Sarah is struggling a little bit with like her identity, and because she's basically been in a relationship for more than half of her life, she's kind of just struggling with like who she is on her own, separate from that. Like, that is kind of affecting their relationship. So they're having trouble communicating, you know, they're arguing more. And so Win told them about like this like retreat, this couples retreat, I guess you could call it, that they could go on. It's 7 days, it's in the woods, and it's like you have counseling, and it's like a chance to reconnect, and it's called Reignite. So Sarah was like, we need change, we need something now, we need to take action. So they are going on this couples retreat in the woods to try to fix the problems that they're having in their marriage right now. Yeah, so it's pretty entertaining so far. I like both of our main characters in this one. I like Caleb so far, and I like Sarah so far. And, you know, I kind of, like, I understand where she's coming from, and, you know, how she's just struggling, like, with, like, what has she achieved so far in her life. And, like, she's just putting a lot of pressure on herself, and, you know, this is a good opportunity to reflect and figure out what she wants the next steps to look like. So yeah, very fast paced. So I think this is going to be a very quick read, but that's basically the plot of this one. So reading update on that. And then yesterday I said that I would give a thrift haul because I had a pretty successful thrifting day yesterday. And so I wanted to do a haul now because I really like the things that I got, and I feel like I haven't been this successful thrifting in a long time. So without further ado, let me get my stuff. I'm going on a vacation next month, so I'm going to Aruba, so it's like, you know, tropical island, you know, so I kind of wanted to get some things that I could wear on that trip. So one of the first things that I found was this crochet like short sleeve cardigan. I think this is gonna look really cute over a bikini, so I'm very excited about this. This was one of the first things that I found, and then I was like, this is gonna be a good day. So I got this, what I want to use this as a cover up. It's just like this little lacy, it's also crochet, but you know, completely see-through dress, and I think a bikini under it, like a colorful one, will look really cute under this. So I got that as well. I got this white button up, it's Ralph Lauren linen button up. These are just like, this is just a good staple. I had one similar to this from Target last year, or maybe even 2 years ago. I don't know, but the quality of this one is really nice, and this is so versatile, so I got that. And then I got this one that was a little bit more out of my comfort zone, but I really liked the color combination. I think it's really cute. I think this would look really cute over a bikini too. I feel like this is good on its own. Like you could just wear this with like jeans or shorts, dress it up, dress it down. White linen skirt, and it's a midi skirt. This was my main goal at the store. I really wanted to find like a full length white linen skirt, but they didn't have one that was full length. But when I tried this one on, I actually kind of liked it better, and it fits around the waist like really nice, and I think it's really cute. So definitely gonna bring this on my trip too, because I think this was perfect. It was exactly what I was looking for. So that was a success in itself. Then I got 2 graphic t-shirts. This one just says New Orleans on it, and I really like the colors, and I think it's really cute, and I may or may not be going to New Orleans in the foreseeable future. So I got this for that. This next one is a little bit random, but you'll see why. So it's this t-shirt that says Happy Halloween, and I am very aware that it is February and it is nowhere near Halloween, but when Halloween comes around again, I want to wear this because I just think it's really cute, and I did not want to leave without it. I just thought the graphic was adorable. So I got that as well. Then I got this Calvin Klein top. It's like a long fitted t-shirt. I like anything that has stripes on it. I don't know why. I have always gravitated to shirts, clothing, whatever that has stripes on it. And yeah, so this has buttons down the center too, and I just think it's really cute. I had to try this one on to see if my vision was gonna be fulfilled, but it's this gray top that has like all of these studs on it, and I had a vision of wearing it like very much off the shoulder and like tucked into like some dark jeans and then like some heels, and I really liked it when I tried it on. It like is the perfect amount of like slouch and off the shoulder, and it looks intentional, so I picked this up too because I think I can make a cute outfit. Last thing that I got is a little bit out of my comfort zone also, but I didn't want to leave without it because it was just really, really cute. So it's a short sleeve button up, and it has like these really pretty floral detailings on it, and I really like the color. And again, I don't know how I'm going to style this yet, but when it gets warmer out, I'm definitely going to try, because I did a little bit of online shopping recently from Abercrombie and Motel Rocks, also for in general, but also for the trip. So from Motel Rocks, their sale section is actually really I think their sale section is really great. So I was browsing it, and I got this tank top, this floral tank top. I love the color of this, and I think it's just really classy and girly, and you could dress this up, dress it down. I got that, and then this top I haven't tried on yet, but I'm really hoping it looks like how I hope it does. But it's just this white blouse, I guess, but it has like these ties down the center, and I just think this is another like adorable dainty top, and it was also on sale, so I couldn't pass it up. Abercrombie, I got a few things, but they're in the wash, and some things haven't shipped yet. But I got this basic top, has buttons all the way down, fits really nice. And then I just got one of they were also having a sale, by the way. And this is just one of their like loosely fitted basic t-shirts. Since I have a fitted one, of course I needed a loosely fitted one, so this is the loosely fitted one. But that is it for the haul portion of this. I have to go to work in a little bit, so I might read a little bit more if I can, and then head on to work, and then I will see you guys when I get back from work. But hope you liked my haul. Bye. Good morning. So it is the next day. I just did hot Pilates, which was really good, and a nice little workout to start the day. It's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. Right now I'm at the mall because I got a notification that I had something shipped to the store that I ordered because I was too cheap to pay for shipping to my house, and I come here a lot, so I was just like, whatever, I'll pick it up when I'm there one of those times. So I'm here to pick up a skirt from Abercrombie that I ordered, and then I actually have a return to Aerie that I wanted to return also, and luckily it's in my car, so I have it with me. And so I'm gonna pick up that order, do my return, and then I have to stop at a few more places before I can go home, because I'm doing galentines tomorrow, and so I need to stop at Hobby Lobby to get like last minute like things for that. And then I have to go to Walmart to pick up pictures that I printed, which I actually had them printed a week ago and then completely forgot about them. So I think they hold them for a week before they like throw them out, I guess. So I'm hoping they're still there. If not, I'm gonna have to do it again. It wasn't that many pictures, but still, I just hope that they're there. So yeah, gonna do all of that stuff, then head home, chill out for a little bit, and then get ready for dinner with my family. We're doing like a little bit of an early Valentine's dinner with my grandparents. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm at the mall right now, so I'm gonna go do that and try to be as quick as I possibly can because I've got things to do. So, and I want to read more of my book. I didn't get to do that yesterday because things just came up and I'm like itching to read it. So hopefully I make some time for that before I have to get ready for dinner. But anyway, yeah, that's the update for now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hello again. So I am back from all of my errands. I went to the mall, I went to Walgreens, I went to Walmart, I went to, that might have been it. Anyway, so I did all of my stuff. Oh, I went to Hobby Lobby because I got like some cute stuff that I'm gonna use for galentines tomorrow, and it was all like on sale because today's obviously Valentine's Day. And yeah, so I got a bunch of cute stuff at Hobby Lobby for tomorrow. But I just got ready really quick because I'm gonna go to lunch with my family, and I just wanted to show what I was wearing because I kind of threw this together, but I think it's kind of cute. So okay, so this baby tee that I'm wearing underneath the striped one is from Zara, and then this is from Target, and then I'm wearing jeans that I got from Bloomingdale's. I think they're the brand Flying Monkey. I've never heard of that brand before, but I really like their jeans. And then I'm wearing my red ballet flats. So that's what I'm wearing. I'll probably add like a red bag or something, but my hair will have to do because I had to get ready super fast. But that's that, and I will see you guys when I get back from dinner. Bye. Isn't it all I wanted? All you wanna do is smoke chrome.
Will you accept this rose?
It would be my pleasure. Hello, I am back with a reading update a few days later. I think the last time that I talked, I was going to Valentine's Day dinner, and that was really delicious. And then yesterday, we had like galentines at my house, so my friends came over and we just did a little like craft where we like painted wine glasses, which was really fun. And then yeah, we just hung out yesterday and just did a little galentines event. And then this morning I went to yoga with my friend, and yeah, after that it's been raining all day here, so I've literally just been laying down and reading this book, and I am almost done. So I am on page 260. I think I have about 40 pages left, and I like this. I think that this is like, I think I still like Out on a Limb better, but I really do like Sarah and Caleb, and I really do like the way that the author is writing like their differences and how they're like figuring it out, and like their moments of like emotional connection are just like really beautiful to like read. I don't know, I feel like she's doing a really good job of just telling that and being really real with it. And yeah, so I am enjoying watching them come back together and all of this stuff. So there was one really cute part though that I highlighted. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, they're on like this like 7-day retreat in the woods, and they don't have their phones or anything with them, so they're completely disconnected. And it's about like the whole point is to like reconnect and reignite is what the retreat is called. So I think it's like the first night that they are sleeping in the tent. He asks her if she wants her e-reader, like her Kindle, and she's like, I didn't bring that, like I wouldn't be able to charge it and like all this stuff. And he's like, no, I brought it, and I brought a solar powered charger so that you wouldn't lose your reading streak. I'll read this part. I brought it and a solar charger. I didn't want you to lose your reading streak. Downloaded a couple of extra books too. She goes, I actually audibly gasp. I would have never admitted such a thing out loud, but I was devastated that upon our return, my ebook reading streak would have been back to 0. You're at what, 1,000 days of reading all in a row? 1,989, but who's counting? And so I was just like, because that's such a relatable thing for me. Like I don't know, I read every single day, and like if you have like a streak of something and you want to keep it going, especially if it's like over 1,000 days, like that's just, so it's just funny, and it's like, it's just cute that he was that thoughtful about it. So I liked that part a lot. And there's a few parts that I tabbed in here, but that's one that I wanted to share because I thought it's very relatable. One, like, I don't know, I feel like she's also doing a good job of just like reminding people who may be like struggling with like identity and stuff about like, I don't know, how you want to be doing all of these things, or you feel like you're not doing enough, or you're not going to leave like your mark, or like just like all of these things. And one of the counselors on the retreat was talking to Sarah about that, and she said Van Gogh didn't attend art school until he'd failed at being a missionary at age 27. Harrison Ford was still a carpenter at 30. Julia Child released her first cookbook at 39. Vera Wang didn't design a single dress until she was 40. So it was just like kind of a reminder that like, I don't know, it was like, I liked reading that because I was like, you know, you're never behind, you're not like, you know, you're always in the right place at the right time, and like you don't need to rush anything, and you are always doing like enough. So I thought that was good too, and I liked reading that as well. So I have, like I said, like 40-ish pages left, so I'm gonna finish this, and then I am going to come back with my thoughts about this book and Beg, Borrow, and Steal and First Time Caller, I think. So I'll do a little roundup of what I rated them and everything. But that's it for me for now. It's a very, very fast-paced read as well. Like, her writing is just very quick. And the book itself is short. It's like 300 pages. So yeah, that's about it. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Hello. Okay, so we are back. I finished Out of the Woods the other day, which means that the reading vlog portion of this is over, and I wanted to give my reviews, my ratings, my thoughts on the 3 romance books that I have read so far in February. Honestly, I think all 3 of them, now that I'm looking at them, are all new releases. So that's kind of fun. I am going to start with the first book that I read, which was First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, and this was my February book of the month pick. So I got this sent to me from book of the month, and I was very, very excited about this because, not to like judge a book by its cover or anything, but this cover is so cute, and it's just, I really love the art and the design on it, and it was just, it's beautiful. So besides the cover being very, very gorgeous, the premise of the book was also very intriguing to me, because I don't think I've read a romance book like similar to this. So it says that it's based off of like Sleepless in Seattle. It's like a Sleepless in Seattle inspired love story, and I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle, so that didn't really like mean anything to me. But basically what we have is, this takes place in Baltimore, and we have Aiden and Lucy, and Aiden is a radio show host. Basically the radio show is like people calling in, and like it's a romance hotline. Like, it's a love, you can share things, romantic things that are going on, like people call in and talk about their partners, or like, you know, they ask for advice about something that's happening in their relationships, and like he's the one that listens and answers. He is not really loving his job as of late, because he feels like romance is dead. He feels like love is just not what it used to be. Like, everyone that's calling into the hotline as of recently is just complaining about their partners and like saying how miserable they are, and like he's just kind of doesn't have a good outlook on love at this time, because he, day in and day out, is just hearing like these negative stories about it and not seeing any, like, he's just losing hope in the whole idea. So one night, Lucy, she is a mom, she is a single mom, and her daughter, who I want to say she's 13 years old in this, her name's Maya, and she calls into the romance hotline one night, and Aiden answers, and well, she calls out of concern for her mom, because she feels like her mom is lonely and needs someone, and she's doing it out of love. So Aiden is like very intrigued. He's like, okay, like this is different than the people that have been calling in recently, and I'm interested in this. Anyway, Lucy hears Maya on the phone in the middle of the night. She's like, who are you talking to? And then she realizes she's on the romance hotline. She's kind of just pouring her heart out on live radio, and it ends up going viral. People really resonate with what she was saying, and basically they have Lucy join Aiden in the booth, and their goal is to kind of just like find her big romance. Like, you know, he's supposed to help her find her person. Obviously, one thing leads to another, and they start to build a connection, and we go from there. But the whole plot of like the radio show and all of that. I really enjoyed that. I really liked the radio show scenes, and I thought that they had good chemistry with that. I did rate it a 3.5 because I didn't really connect to our two main characters too much. There were a couple of things that I found a little, I guess, cringe, but like I was able to move past it and like see the bigger picture. But overall, I liked the premise of the story a lot. I think that they had cute moments. What I really enjoyed about this one was the side characters. I do think this is the first book in a series from her, so I am interested to see who the next book is about and who it surrounds, because I really liked all of the side characters in this one. I would like to learn more about them, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So when they were in the picture, I enjoyed reading those parts as well. So it was a solid 3.5 stars for me. I definitely think that it's not the best romance book I've ever read in my life, but I would recommend it. And yeah, so that was the first book that I read this month. And then the second book that I read, which I finished in the beginning of this video, was Beg, Borrow, or Steal. I really wanted to read this one because people were saying this was their favorite out of the series, and that they really loved the banter and like just the chemistry between the two main characters. So if you haven't read the other books, you can read this as a standalone, or it's part of an interconnected series by Sarah Adams. I think the series is called When in Rome. So this is the third book in that series. And basically with this one, we have the sister Emily, who is the oldest sister in the Walker family, and she is very much a perfectionist. She, you know, loves her routine. She has her cat at home. She went through a really bad heartbreak when she was younger, and she was just like, since then, you know, doesn't really, again, believe in the whole thing and doesn't really see the point. So she's just kind of living her life, working, doing her own thing. She's content. She loves to help people. She loves to help her siblings. She loves to be involved with them and in their lives, and she's very involved in the community and everything. So she just kind of keeps herself busy and doesn't really think about romance or anything like that. But then, what's his name? Jack is the male main character. They went to college together, and they've basically been rivals for 10 years. Like, he moves to her town, and it just starts this whole thing, basically. She tries in the beginning to get rid of him because she's like, you are my arch nemesis. Like, you cannot live in my town. This is my place, and these are my people, and this does not include you. And then eventually, you know, we follow them along this like enemies to lovers trope, which they were never really like enemies, but I guess that is the trope in this, is enemies to lovers, rivals to lovers, I don't know. But yeah, this one, they did have very good banter. I think this one 3.5 stars as well. I wasn't wowed or floored completely, but I do really like them together, and I really liked the ending of this. I think once I got past halfway is when I really started to enjoy it. But I would recommend this one again as well. And it was just like, it was a fun rom-com to read in February. So that's my thoughts on this. To talk about was Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This is what I read in this video, and I gave this one 4 stars. This was definitely my favorite out of the 3. I really love the way that this author writes. I think that she is just very talented with how she tells a romance story, and I think how she separates like the two characters and develops them both equally, and then like how she writes them together. I really enjoy reading it. They're very fast-paced books. So this is the second one in a series, like I said. The first one is Out on a Limb, which I do prefer over this one. I think that one just like has a special place in my heart, but this one was still really, really good, and I loved seeing Win and Bo and Gus in this one as well, because they make their appearances. And I don't think I've read I was trying to think about it, and I don't know if I've read many romance books where like the couple is already married. I think honestly I've probably read like 3, and those are like obviously they're harder to relate to, obviously, because I'm not married, but this was still really like relatable in some ways, and I did really enjoy watching them like work through everything in the premise of like this couple's retreat in the woods. And I loved all the side characters in this one as well. Also very intrigued to see what the next book is about, or who the next book is about, because this is just a very fun world to be in, and I really, really enjoyed it. So this was definitely my favorite out of the 3 that I've read. But yeah, that is it for me. Those are all my thoughts on those books and my ratings, and hopefully the other few days in my life were entertaining. And thanks for watching my first video. Bye.